Why are so many people leaving New Jersey? Going to get into it right now. Face it, Jersey ain't the greatest state in the country, and there is a reason why people are leaving, and they want to leave in droves. According to the New York Post, one of the greatest publications of all time, and United Van Lines, for the 6th year in a row, New Jersey is the #1 state that people are leaving. That's right, 6 years in a row. The #1 state that people are leaving is New Jersey. Right behind them, California, Illinois, and New York. From United Van Lines, of the people moving in and out of New Jersey, the Garden State, which doesn't smell like a garden, 65% of the moves are outbound. 35% are in. In a recent survey taken to people who live in the Garden State, 48% say that they want to leave. That's 48% of the people who live in the Garden State want to leave. Ultimately, 28% of those people actually do leave. And who are the people who want to leave the most? Those who are making more than $100,000 a year are the ones who want to leave. So let's get into why people are leaving. And I'm going to give you my personal insight, because I've spent a lot of time in Jersey, why people would want to leave. And it's interesting. Most of the people that are actually leaving are either on the younger side or they're 62 years old and over, looking to move somewhere else. And of those who are 62 and over, they're moving to North Carolina, South Carolina, or Florida. So one of the reasons a lot of people want to leave New Jersey is because of pollution.
Also tonight, Garden State officials are calling on the federal government to create new protections from forever chemicals polluting the air.
People are leaving because the place is polluted. If you drive from New York into New Jersey, there's just a smell that comes about when you get like to Perth Amboy. Listen, there are a lot of pollutants in New Jersey. There are a lot of factories there. The air is not necessarily the cleanest. It's not the prettiest, especially when you're coming from New York to New Jersey. In addition, New Jersey has a ton of toxic waste sites. These are Superfund sites. That may be a reason, A, to move out of New Jersey, or B, never to move to New Jersey. Another reason why people are leaving New Jersey, and like I said, a lot of people 62 and over are leaving, it's probably because of the weather. A lot of people are moving away from the cold Northeast, so it definitely gets cold. It's not as cold as it used to be. When I grew up in New York, it's kind of moderated a little bit, but it can get pretty cold. It can be nasty rain. The summers are nice, but for the most part, weather is not that great up in the Northeast and in New Jersey. In addition, there are a lot of nor'easters that come up there during the wintertime. You got to expect at least one giant nor'easter where the wind blows and the snow blows and it's freezing cold. And in the last, I'd say, decade or so, New Jersey and New York, for that matter, has gotten hit by hurricanes. You had Hurricane Irene, you had Superstorm Sandy, which destroyed a lot of New Jersey, the Jersey Shore, Long Island as well. So a lot of people are moving away because they want nicer weather. They're moving to Florida for nicer weather and the Carolinas for nicer weather. So that's another reason why people are hightailing it out of Jersey, and you may want to as well. Another reason people are leaving, and the thing that bugged the living daylights out of me, Garden State Parkway, New Jersey Turnpike. Every 5 frickin' seconds you have to pay a toll. Now if you don't have an easy pass, you gotta stop every 10 minutes. And there's a guy in the toll booth sitting there counting, he's looking, he's listening, he's talking on the phone. It's like, just take my money and let me go. It is freaking annoying to go either on the Garden State Parkway, New Jersey Turnpike. Tolls is insane. And the roads, you know, they break up because of the winter weather. You know, the freezing, and you get potholes, so you can get your tires, you can get your flat tires. Worse is the freaking construction. It's continuously, all the roads in New Jersey continuously under construction. There has never been a time where I've been through New Jersey that there is not some sort of construction. And I could say the same thing about New York too, like the Van Wyck Expressway, the Long Island Expressway. Like, come on guys, finish up the construction, get it done, let us move on with our lives. That's another reason why a lot of people getting out of New Jersey. And if you're thinking of going, trust me, you're gonna thank me for telling you about all this Garden State Parkway and New Jersey Turnpike stuff. Now, another reason why people are leaving, you know, people in Jersey and New York, I'm a New Yorker, kind of rude, you know, potentially kind of rude.
Is this like fun? It's like country music? What a snore.
No, great.
Snore. What did she just say? Snore. Like, people listen to that music.
Are you kidding?
Light changes from, like, there's like a millisecond between the light changing from red to green before the horn honks. It's not nice. People are rude. They're always in a hurry. I get it. I lived it. I know it. I live in Charlotte now. Much different, much nicer lifestyle. But yeah, people are a little bit rude in Jersey. It just kind of goes with the territory. And now that they're coming down south, there's a little bit of that rudeness with them. But certainly not as bad as actually being in New Jersey. Now, people are leaving New Jersey because the cost of living in New Jersey is obscene. Now, a lot of people leave in Jersey, I get it, because it's so freaking expensive. Cost of living in New Jersey is about 20% more than on average in the United States. 20% more. Now, it's not as expensive as New York City or New York, but it's expensive. Now, you get compensated more to live in New Jersey, right? The jobs there are paying higher than they would, let's say, here in Charlotte. But for crying out loud, cost of living is obscene. Cost of housing is obscene. I had some guys coming down here from New Jersey. They looked at a house. It was $1.6 million. They told me that house would be at least double in price up in New Jersey, if not more. So cost of living is expensive. Property insurance is expensive. It's just freaking expensive to live in New Jersey. And that's why if you're thinking of moving to New Jersey, think twice. If you're moving from New Jersey, I completely get it. And because of the high cost of living, New Jersey is ranked the #1 worst place to retire in America. And that's why you have so many people 62 and over getting the heck out. Now, New Jersey is trying to pass a bill, I think in 2025, which is going to lower the tax rate for people over 62 and try and cut the tax rate for property taxes by 50%. But a lot of people still say that it may change their mind a little bit, but most of them won't change their mind at all. Now, hand in hand with the high cost of living are the obscene property taxes. That's why a lot of people who are retiring, like, they don't want to pay those property taxes. Property taxes, on average, are about 2.5%. $1 million home, you're paying $25,000 in taxes. Down here in Charlotte, $1 million home, you're $8 grand. You're saving $16,000 on $1 million home just by moving. That's a year. My name is Eli Magids, and I am a real estate advisor here in Charlotte, North Carolina, and the surrounding areas of North Carolina, including parts of South Carolina, specializing in luxury homes, custom homes, and new home construction. But most importantly, I'm your realtor with heart. I'm not here to try and sell you a house, but here to help you find a home and a lifestyle. Very important, that lifestyle, that you and your family are gonna love. Thinking of coming down to the Charlotte metro area, I can definitely help you out. Please feel free to reach out, call, text, or email. Now, if you're not moving to Charlotte, but you're getting out of Jersey and you want to go, let's say you want to go to Vegas, right? You want to spend all your 401k money and go gambling. And you need somebody in Vegas or California or anywhere. I've got clones of me, people that kind of are like me, practice like me, who are high-end professional real estate agents who can help you. And if you need to get a referral to somebody who's super, feel free to reach out because I can help you there too. And those people will probably be a lot better looking than this. Now for me, the reason why I had to get out of New York, and part of the reason why Jersey sucks, it does suck, is because of the damn traffic. Now, coming from New York to New Jersey, let's say I wanted to go to a football game to see the Jets or the Giants. It was brutal. The Lincoln Tunnel, the George Washington Bridge. It took me an hour and a half to get out of the parking lot over there at the Meadowlands. If you're on the Jersey Turnpike, like I said, or you're on the Garden State Parkway, if you're going down to the shore, oh my goodness.
There's a reason New Jersey drivers get a bad reputation for road rage. It's all that traffic we sit in. That's the excuse anyway. Two recent traffic scorecards ranked the region for having the worst commutes in the U.S.
You just want to take a gun and blow your head off. Now I have a story about the Garden State Parkway. I had a friend of mine, childhood friend, high school friend, knew him through college, knew him through graduate school. Really one of my best friends, my friend Kenny. So he bought himself a house on the Jersey Shore. He's working down in Delaware at DuPont, and he got sick. He had non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. Told me he had a lump on his neck, and wasn't a good thing. But anyway, he was being treated. He was doing okay. And I said, Kenny, I'm gonna come and visit you. Come and take a look at the new house. And I got on this Garden State Parkway, and I got on there early. I mean, I left New York, Long Island early. And let me tell you, I sat for hours and hours and hours. And I would call him, and at that time, this is going back a while, guys. The cell phones were huge, right? You had one of these Motorola cell phones. I'm dating myself. And I kept calling him, and he says, you're crazy for sitting in traffic. Crazy for sitting in traffic. I'm getting a flat tire. I can tell you it took me 6 hours to get to him on the Jersey Shore. We went out to the Jersey Shore. I went on the rides. He didn't want to go on the rides with me. We went out to dinner. We had a good time. I'm not sure what propelled me to stay on that Garden State Parkway for so many hours. I was just kind of hell-bent on going. And it was just something from God above, because a month later he passed away, and it was the last time that I saw him. So he was 37 years old. This one's for you, Kenny. And yeah, Garden State Parkway is a freaking nightmare. Going to Atlantic City was a nightmare. Outer Bridge Crossing was a nightmare. The Goethals Bridge is a nightmare. Down by Philly is a nightmare. It's a nightmare. The traffic alone for me would be the reason that I would never, ever move to Jersey. One of the reasons why I actually left New York. So that's why everyone's leaving Jersey. If you're in Jersey, get the hell out. If you're going to Jersey just to make money, I get it, but it's going to cost you a fortune. Thank you guys for watching, and until we see each other again next time. And if you liked this video, or even if you didn't like it and you want to watch these other videos, please feel free.